Hello and welcome to my presentation on designing a resume. My presentation is focused on young adults and recent university college graduates. I will show you the steps designed to help you create the right resume for the job you want. Writing your resume is an opportunity to write your future. You can ponder your passions, values, and hardwired skills. But what is a resume? A resume is a document created and used by a person to present their background, skills, and accomplishments. Applicants use resumes to introduce themselves to employees with the hope of getting an interview with a hiring decision maker. When building your resume, you can use two options to style your content. The first one is Adobe InDesign, which is more of an advanced software. It is used by the employees who want superior control over the look and feel of their content. And the second option is Microsoft Word, which is the most common resume builder and word processor. A resume made in Microsoft Word is always easy as you can copy the contents anytime you want. Because resumes are so customizable, it is important to consider the target of your resume before you create it. It is essential to have an objective in your resume. But what is an objective? An objective statement is one or two sentences near the top of your resume that introduces your goals to the employer. You identify the reasons you are applying for this job and the skills that make you suitable for it in an objective statement. Usually, you add an objective statement right after your name and contact information. If you are changing your career or early in your career with little to no experience, an objective statement can help to focus the reader and gain a better understanding of why you are applying for this particular job. Determine ahead of time what you are going to include on the resume and don't try to stuff every piece of information you can into the document. Just keep it simple. Here are some tips on what we should include. First, make sure your contact information is easy to find. You can also add your city, province, and postal code. Make sure you don't include your apartment number, street address, and highly personal information like your social security number. Apart from this, you can also add links to your social media handles like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. Never lie on your resume. You always want the information to be truthful, or an employer may question you on it, and you will be caught. Next are few items to consider when it comes to general layout and design principles. First, I recommend that you use bullets rather than full paragraphs. Bullets help to break up the design and make it a little bit less intimidating for your reader to look at. Next, don't clutter up your design. If you include a lot of text, it will be difficult for a reader to skim through quickly and get the important information out of it. Place the most important content first. Don't wait to list your most impressive accomplishments. The picture you can see at your right hand side is the visual center of your resume. This is where the reader's eye will typically stop first. Use this area immediately, which is below the visual center of the page, for supporting or secondary information like your experience or even your academics. Also, always be sure to use a legible font. For example, if I use this font, it will be really difficult for somebody to understand what it means, and at the end of the day, it's difficult to read, so it's not going to pass. But if I use a simple Arial font, this clearly shows my statement. Make sure you stick to using only one font. Don't mix and match styles too drastically throughout the document. If you're applying for a modern agency, you may want to consider a sans serif font. However, if you're applying to a corporate environment that might be a little bit more traditional, you may want to stick to a serif font. If you're designing your resume in a Word, I recommend that you always use standard fonts. Typography influences our readers just as much as color, white space, or layout does. Let us look at this resume. Here, the employee Lana Jackson has provided her phone number, email address, and LinkedIn profile as well. She has clearly stated her objectives in straight and simple words. Her valuable information lies in this area, which is exactly the center. Hence, she has also stated her accomplishment statements. The font is correct. She has used an Arial font. The action verbs used are all in past tense. So we can conclude that this is a perfect example of both traditional and modern resume. Lastly, let's take a look at the top 8 tenets of developing your resume. The first one is to address your audience. Every sentence should pass these test questions. Is my reader interested in this? Or does this information explain why the employer should hire me over my competitors? The second one is to be accurate. Check and double check all details, especially your numbers. The third one is to be brief. Delete information that is repetitive or irrelevant. The fourth one is to be clear. Ask 2 or 3 people to read your resume. Is anything confusing? Next is to avoid jargons. Avoid jargon that is too specific to your current company. Specific names of reports, company, specific acronyms, and so on that others will not understand. This will create more confusion. The sixth one is to deliver the goods up front. Start accomplishment statements with the results and then describe the method for achieving the results. The seventh one is start sentences with action verbs such as directed, led, performed, collaborated with, or sometimes with noun phrases like operations, executive, team member, team leader, sales professional, instead of passive statements like responsible for, duties included, and so on. Your accomplishment statement should be always in the past tense. And the last one is proof the resume. Proof it again and again. Have someone else proof it as well. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video will help you in designing your own resume in future.